G'day, I'm doing another video update. It's been 3 months since our last one and it's the winter solstice. So I'm just showing you here a new garden that we've done just next to the sauna. We moved some of the stone, dug it out, mended the soil, dug out the rocks, and then I've just planted it with things that I have been able to get from the rest of the garden. Some herbs and garlic chives, and then just lots of different plants. There's an elderberry. Another big project we've been doing is using this old pond. We tried 2 or 3 times to get it to hold water and it just wouldn't, so we've taken the plastic out, put the rocks inside it, and then put in big logs and filled it up with other bushes and wood trash. Basically it's kind of an upside down hugelkultur, and the idea is that it's still going to collect water in here when it does rain heavy, and then that woody mass is going to absorb that water and hold it like a sponge, and then when it's wet and it will decompose quite fast, we're going to put a few more logs on top of here to push it all down, and then we're going to add mulch onto it, and then we'll probably plant 4 or so fruit trees here, or nut trees here, and probably some other annuals, some vines, maybe cucurbits and stuff in the summer. I'll show you in the greenhouse. I always like coming in here because it changes every quarter, doesn't it? So as usual, I've got lots of different cuttings growing through the winter. We start some seeds in here, and for the last couple of months we've been growing a lot of our greens, salad greens and stuff that we plant successively. So lots of brassicas, different Asian greens, some more cuttings up here, and we've even got zucchinis growing. We're getting very small zucchinis off them. These tomato plants actually grow on the outside and have come inside the plastic, and we'll see if they actually do fruit or not. We haven't had very cold yet. We've had some frosty mornings, but we haven't had a -5 or 6 or 7 yet, so I'm not sure if that comes it might kill them, or certainly stop them fruiting. So our outside circles are also growing food for through the winter. We've got Asian greens, a lot of womboks and things. We've got fennel coming up in between, and lots of turnips. Turnips have grown very well, so they get pulled up every few days for use in soups and things like that. And there's lots of lettuce as well. I like this lettuce here. It's self-seeded amongst the wombok and turnips. There you can see a turnip. Put that down in there. That's a fairly small one. But all that lettuce just came from a self-seeded one. It's acting as a mulch, and we just keep picking it. Another thing I've done is used up some of this old wood that I couldn't sell. That wood we had from when we did the sauna, and I've just made outdoor furniture, benches, seats from it. Also using up some old bits of steel. I try and put steel on the bottom so that it doesn't rot. I've even used an old box, put a seat on it. And then there's another seat up by the pizza house as well. And I'll take you have a look at the terraces. So we are making meter by meter progress. We've got this all dug out a few more meters, and I'm about to finish amending and flatten out the soil into a terrace. I've got sitting in these buckets, containers up here, I've got some char that I put through a mulcher, and it's been activated with urine and worm tea. So it's been sitting in there for a couple of days to turn it into biochar, that will get put into here soon, and I'll just show you the chia crop was pretty good here. We're just going to use that. We're going to probably just cut those off and then just shake them and spread them around so that we get chia coming up all over the place. And the corn is drying on the stalks there. It's a flower corn, and I've just been reading the huge big Sandal Cat's fermentation book, and he's inspired me to try and make some corn beer from that, so I'll give that a go soon. So I'm up in the goat's paddock, the top paddock, up near the reservoir, and I've spent quite a few hours last week cleaning up this area. So I've flattened here, took away all the old dead bushes and trees, and done some pruning on some trees. The drought has killed off a lot of the acacia bushes, so all the way around here I've cut them out and either turned them into char or put them down into that pond down there, just as part of the tidy up while we're trying to sell and to get rid of stuff that's died during the drought.